Yo, what's the word, Chicago? It's your boy JT from South Island Brand here with
Stretch.
Oh, bro. How you feeling today, my boy?
Feeling good. How about you?
I'm feeling good, gang. Appreciate you sliding, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for even having me, bro.
No, for sure, bro. Y'all at home, y'all gotta get in tune, bro. I feel like you definitely on the come up right now, bro. Like, your name getting out there. I've been seeing you on the TikTok, for popping up, for the lights going up and shit, my boy.
For sure.
So, shit, tell me about, how you start making music, bro. Shit, where you from, first off?
From the west suburbs. But also, before I moved out there, I was living in Pilsen, like 18th and the Plains.
Everybody know about Pilsen, folks. Another Chicago staple. Let us see that we all from like these pivotal parts in the city type shit.
Started music. I started my senior year of high school. I had worked at AMC my first job.
Yeah.
And I saved for a MacBook. And then once I got my shit, I just got to work. Got the mic, got Logic, just got to work.
Oh, bro. And that right there just showed how serious you were about wanting to make music. For you to even say like, yeah, no, I'm gonna save up for this MacBook, and then on top of that, go get all my studio equipment so I can record myself. So what kind of drove you to do that? Like, have you always been like a fan of music? Was it always something part of your life?
Music always been around. In like middle school, I was part of the band. My OG put me in the band. I hated that shit. But she just like encouraged me to keep going with it.
Yeah.
I played the drums and the bells.
Nice.
And shit, just like I said, I always been around. Like just hearing it. My favorite artists growing up, Michael Jackson, Justin Bieber. Shit, my OG used to play a lot of Prince and a lot of gospel.
Okay.
My dad played he played a lot of Tribe Called Quest. And like Kanye and shit, Drake, Jay-Z.
Oh, bro. And everything that you named from like shit, mom and pops, those aren't like the typical rap staples type shit, or it wasn't really rap music at all. How do you think that affected the music that you made today?
Just it definitely influenced me to like not be so closed-minded, kind of like diverse and dabble in a little bit of everything and be versatile.
Would you say you went into making music like with that mindset of versatility, or were you more so trying to make shit that you heard or were hearing?
Really, just whatever I fuck with, just experiment and see what come out. I started during like the plug era, like plug and beat. You know what that is?
Hell yeah.
Like autumn and summers. So I was making a lot of plug and beat when I first started.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like that type of music is it's not necessarily easy to make, because I don't want to say it's easy to make at all, because it's a thing that's heavily focused on melodies. You feel me? Would you say that that's like a big part, or something mainly that you focus on in your music, is like the more melodic side of it?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's like the melody and the flow make the song more so than lyrics. Definitely, like you got a good melody, good flow, you're gonna be one of the ones.
Making your first song, what was that process like for you? Seeing as like you started with pretty much your own at-home recordings like setup, like what was that process like trying to learn that?
Fucking tedious, confusing as fuck.
Oh yeah.
I had to, with Logic, you gotta I mixed all my own shit. So before I could even make a song, I had to get on YouTube and just look up how to mix. I went through like hours of videos. That almost stopped me from making music at all. I was like, dude, this shit is ass. Do I even want to do this shit for real?
Yeah.
But once I sat down and just locked in on the YouTube shit, I was like, ain't no stopping at this point. I'm gonna do this shit.
Oh, bro. Do you believe in like the 10,000 hours rule? Like you gotta put
20,000 hours.
20? When you say 20. Okay. How you feel about that?
It's real. Maybe not 10,000, but like definitely just grinding. It's definitely a grind. You wanna be a master at this shit, you gotta put the time in.
What's kind of been like, your experience as like, a newer artist trying to come up and establish themselves in Chicago?
It's a lot of definitely networking, having to just prove yourself. For my like lane, my style, being in Chicago specifically is a little tougher, I feel like, because the scene not super huge yet, but that's where networking come in. We got motherfuckers like Kells and Bane, Keo Rack, shout out, that 13, that on some different shit than the rest of the city. So we create our own movement. We're not worried about anybody else. So we gonna take this shit and we're gonna show the whole world what we got.
And that's really dope, bro. And I'm glad that you are shouting out all these people, because I would have never got put on to you if it wasn't for Kells type shit. Because I was at his music video and I saw you shooting a music video for your song Bully. And I was in that bitch like, damn, this bitch hard as hell. Everybody in this bitch going crazy, low key. Just hearing now how important community is or has been to like you and your creation, I think is definitely something that people need to hear. Because without the collaboration, honestly, shit is we'll never get bigger than we are right now.
A group stronger than just one person, you know, move together.
When you were speaking about everybody who was on like this different wave, like how would you classify like that different wave, or like put it into a different word in comparison to what like the typical wave of Chicago is or has been known for?
Well, you know, drill just mostly like just them hard, dark beats over like a fast rapping, fast flow. But more like our style, the new style, more melody, bass, melodic, and different type beats, you know what I'm saying? Harder 808s, kind of inspired by Atlanta sound, but we not Atlanta though, we have some whole different shit.
Do you think your music is defined to one genre, and like if you had to describe it to somebody else, what genre would you say you fall into?
I definitely think you could put my music in different, like you could classify it as different genres, but I'll just say rap. It's really something you just gotta go tap in and just listen, and then you kind of, whatever you think it is, then you just, you know.
Kind of circling back to what you had said earlier about like versatility, me listening to your music, I feel like you can do like the hard rapping, like you do the hardest beat you can find, bro, you gonna kill that shit. But then you also got a bunch of songs where it's like a more laid back beat, and like you are visually painting a picture with like the melodies and shit like you do. That's really fucking cool, and I think that's like the pivotal part in like what that new sound is being able to do both, like that duality and like the artist.
Yeah. That's something I'm kind of struggling with right now though, because I feel like I'm almost too versatile. Like I just get bored of shit easily, so.
Yeah.
But I really want to like pick a sound and just stick with it, you know what I'm saying? Like pick a style and just stick with it, because that's kind of how I feel I can bring people in, you know what I'm saying?
I'm proud.
Find a niche.
Yeah. Would you say you're still in the process of finding like your sound or like your niche?
Yeah, like finding, like it's really just picking one though, for real. Like and just sticking with it. I'm always making a lot of different shit. So like I'll go to the studio one day, just like I have one type beat, like a glow beat picked up, or then our next song will be a plug beat, you know what I'm saying? Or like the next one will be a drip beat, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just different.
Of course, you heard during the conversation with Fuego, we were talking about how like beat selection is very important to like the genre that you are like put into. Are there any producers to like you try to collaborate with to like kind of cultivate a sound, like a truly organic sound that nobody else is really on?
Yeah, right now I'm locked in with Six Worthy. He hard. My boy Semiato, shout out. He made if you know that song, BK the Ruler, Destroy Lonely Forever, Part 2. He made that. I also produce, so right now I'm working on a lot of my own shit. Trying to find like my next style.
So how long have you been producing for?
Probably like 2 years now, 3. I gotta work hard at that though. Like I'm not all the way though. I'm not ready to feel like put my shit out yet.
It's a different skill set from the rapping, but they go hand in hand.
I do have some songs out with my beats though.
Nice.
Yeah, Invite Your Friends and Vaseline, both my beats. That type of.
Do you feel like when you rap on a beat that you made, you have like a little less like worry, or like you're more carefree in terms of like how you approach the beat and like the song you make?
Not really. It's all the same.
What does like your creative process look like? So, what specifically for Not the Basement? Like, what was your like creative process for like that project?
Hop in that bitch and go. How I record, I don't write none of my songs. I just go in, punch in. But I remember when I was making that tape, I just made hella songs, Yeah. And for the out the Basement, what made the final cut, which is like my favorite song, so the shit I made. I had hit the studio. I had some engineers help me mix some of the songs.
Yeah.
Confetti, mixed by my boy Rob at Classic. Shout out.
Yeah.
Armageddon, I mixed that one. For Out the Basement, really more so than recording, it took a lot of time to mix. So I really took my time with the little details with that project. Even tweaking the beat a little bit, even if I didn't make the beat. You know what I'm saying?
So like you pretty much recorded yourself for the project, but like mixed it yourself and had the additional help of like other people help you mix? That's kind of hard, because like for the most part, you have everything that you need to do everything like in the house, which is crazy. Like if you could record yourself, make your own beats and rap, like pretty much you won't go, like you fucking said.
Right.
And that's just super dope, bro. Do you feel like your music is just like a representation of your life, like considering how you said like you pretty much just go in the booth and like just freestyle, or like do you find yourself storytelling and like trying to be
shit out of real life, or shit I done seen, or my homies go through, you know what I'm saying? Like, I care about representing me and my people's, like, shit. Other people could go represent like they shit. Like, I'm trying to tell you my story and people around me.
Shit. And what can we expect from you for the rest of the year? So you dropped your project at the beginning of this year. So
really, that project I dropped that at the beginning of last year. I just put that out on like Spotify and all platforms this year.
Okay.
Cause this year I feel like really, I want to say I've been taking music serious, but like this year I've been putting myself out there more serious. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, I'm more like reserved and laid back and quiet. So
yeah,
that's like probably one of my biggest challenges. Like with the music shit, it's not the music, it's being like this public figure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is new to me.
It sounds like though, like you have built a lot of connections, like so far. Like, do you just let those kind of come organically, or like do you ever go like seeking out like people with the intention of like meeting somebody new?
I kind of just let it come, you know, just try to get outside and to be active. What's helped me is like going to the shows in the city.
Yeah.
And just like chopping it up with whoever be around, because that's like part of the community, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And then just showing love to other artists I see, you know, that I fuck with. Yeah, just let it come organically, because that'd be like the real shit. Like everything else, the industry filled with a lot of fake shit. I'd rather have a strong base and strong connections with real people, not fabricated shit.
I said this shit 1,000 times. Collaboration is like the foundation of like the Chicago music scene. Like without each other, we'll never grow to anything. Hearing from like both of you during like these last 2 interviews, bro, it's been great, because I feel like it gives me a lot of hope moving forward. Man, I'm excited to see, you know, what you got planned for the rest of the year, bro. All the good ass music you gonna make, bro, with the cool ass people you meet, man. And shit, I appreciate you coming through, bro, chopping it up for me.
So, it's love, bro. Appreciate you.
Go ahead, shout yourself out, bro. Let the people know where to find you.
Shit, Stretch, all platforms. Stretch shit on Instagram, Twitter. Shit, I'm dropping a song next week called Bossed Up. Look out for that. I got My Time music video coming, directed by Rob Visuals. And I'm dropping shit like, I'm dropping 1 or 2 singles each month, 1 or 2 music videos each month. So once you see me, you're not gonna not see me, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
I'm on the net, foot on the gas.